It's like the.
Hello everybody, welcome to SBS's first ever Hot Takes episode. It's the show with hot questions and relatively hot wings. Today I'm joined here by Ashton Livingston, creator of Rap Problem. The deadline for their See the Spark is slowly approaching. Ashton, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you for having me here.
Let's get into the first wing. We're starting with our Rosemary Baby Ray sauce. So let's just have the first bite. I'm starving.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's really good. Ashton, you've said before and mentioned that this movie is inspired by the likes of Evil Dead, Chud, Alligator, the Critters movies. You know, the list goes on. Are there any movies that are not horror or 80s horror that are heavy inspirations for this, and even possibly comedies?
Yeah, so honestly, I've just been going through a ton of 80s camp stuff. It's technically horror, but it's too funny to be horror for me. Plan 9 from Outer Space is a little bit of an inspiration to it. Ed Wood's like one take, you know, get everything on the first take, it's perfect. Really drawn out takes are just hilarious to me.
100%. And
so I really want to incorporate something like that. And I just kind of love dry humor, like physical comedy. So I'm pulling from the same stuff Sam Raimi pulls from with like Three Stooges, stuff like that. That kind of really physical, in your face comedy.
Well, clearly this film is heavily inspired by Ratatouille. I have a question for you. How well do you yourself cook?
I was a chef for 4 years, or like a line cook for 4 years. I retained no knowledge. Okay. It was a lot of just muscle memory and hoping I didn't get yelled at.
Our next sauce is the Hills Have Eyes.
Can I like buy these sauces when you guys are done? These are pretty good so far. I like the setup you guys have.
Thanks. This is where I live.
You gonna do anything about that? Maybe.
Is there a problem?
If you're gonna have more guests on this show, you might want to be a little more inviting.
From the director's perspective, inspiration can come from anything in daily life. What about Rap Problem do you feel is inspired by your daily life? Other than being an asshole to me.
Well, there goes my big inspiration, but I think for me it kind of stemmed from like it was working or like going around to convenience stores and like interacting with the people that worked there. And when you go to a place enough, like I do, you tend to build a relationship with the people that work there, and they kind of snap out of, customer service robot mode and start to be a person.
Yeah.
And that was one of the big reasons I wanted to do this, was because I feel not enough people realize that minimum wage customer service people are human beings. And so I wanted to try and humanize someone in a very goofy way through this movie. But that was a main goal for me, was trying to humanize people who usually get yelled at and spit on.
Further to that point, what sort of audience do you intend this for? Is it that sort of person?
Well, for me, it's really for that campy horror, goofy crowd. One of the big messages I wanted it to have was, treat people like people. This world kind of starts to suck in late stage capitalism. And so that was a big thing I wanted to try and do, but I wanted to do it in a way people could maybe understand through comedy and horror. And that's kind of why I went the route I did.
Speaking of capitalism, our very own SBS hot sauces here. You can see we have the whole line up here. I recommend that everybody buys them so that we get more money. Ashton, you've directed other short films in your time. In the past, you've done Once Bitten, Temporary Insanity. and this is not the real me. What are experiences or an experience, that you've taken from those films that you feel built your skill going into this film?
I will say Temporary Insanity was the one where I learned what not to do. You have to, I think everyone should make a movie where they learn what not to do. That one, I learned that, I can't do everything. I can't be a solo act. I have to rely on my team. Getting into all the rap problem stuff I've done so far, I've been working with a huge crew and learning a lot of how to communicate, how to delegate, and because of that, everything has just come together so well. It's been such a joy to work with that many people and learn that much.
Well, that's awesome. We love to hear that. Let's get into our next sauce. We have the Halloween-yo sauce. Furthermore, to that point, working with your team, what's your relationship like working with actors? Is there any specific tricks that you employ that you feel like are most effective in getting the performance you want?
Your actors aren't puppets. Don't treat them like that. You want to work with them to create something that they're proud of. So what I like to do, and what I did with some of my stuff, is I'd go up to an actor who's working with another actor in a scene, and I'd be like, I want you to make this person feel that way. Give them something that the other actor can react off of. That way you get the better performance. I told our actor Scott, who is playing the character Alan, I want you to piss off the character Dave, played by Nate Owens. I was like, piss him off. Make him mad that you're not doing all you can to get out of here alive.
Napkin. I need a napkin now. Give me a napkin! Thank you. Trash. Anyways, let's get into the next one, man. We got the Saucerus next. This is exciting.
The Saucerus.
Ashton, getting to the next question. Working on a film set can often be, hilarity, stress, all the emotions. You go through it all. Is there any moment on set from your experience that you've learned from or has made you grow as a filmmaker?
For me, it was working with like an actual producer and having to really make sure I get everything in the time span that I need it. You really like that, Wayne, don't you? But working with a producer, I really learned the quality of time, and I'm so proud of myself and my crew for getting it all done on our deadline. We wrapped at exactly when we said we would on that call sheet.
It's the best feeling, man.
It was so good. And prepping. For the last rap problem thing we filmed, I think we were prepping for literally the moment we wrapped our Talking Heads promo. We were like, time to start working on the next one. And we had, I think, 4 or 5 rehearsals with the actors before cameras went up on the day of. It was the best learning experience I've had.
Speaking of on sets, what is your go-to on set snack?
When they got the Costco cookies, when they got those big chocolate chip Costco cookies,
yes,
that's
sir.
when you hit gold on set. Shout out to Michaela, has the best crafty at every shoot I've ever been to.
Let's get into our next wing, where we have the Elm Street sauce. So, Ashton, as a director, everyone looks to you as a leader. Who do you think has been the biggest support in your, in tackling this role?
I'd say Michaela and my director of photography, Elias Lunsford. Eli's been there from day one, and Michaela has just been there to really make sure that my vision is stuck to, everything's going smooth. And then, on set, I have Alicia Tinoco as my AD, and just having her to be able to communicate with everyone so I'm not jumping around, huge help to just make sure that the vision's stuck to. And then, my editor, Amy, Amy the GOAT, every step of the way, people have been so great at harnessing and understanding the vision. I mean, our set designer, Lucy Rick, has been so helpful at making sure, shout out Lucy Rick, at creating the world and making sure it looks, real, but also not real, because we're not going for super gritty real.
There's a vibe here,
Yeah, there's a cheesy, goofy vibe. So we show up on set and we're like, not expecting that much. And then she comes in with like fucking like cart after cart of garbage. And we're like, where'd you get all this fucking garbage, bro?
She could use any of this. I got to get it out of here somehow. So if you need extra garbage, if Lucy needs extra garbage.
I hear they're filming a new season of Hoarders.
This is our last pepper on the left sauce. Speaking of Elias Lunsford, what is it like working with him? Do you feel like you're able to communicate your vision like properly with him specifically?
Eli, this is the first wing that's got some spice.
Yeah, I haven't bit it yet.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
But he was a day oneer. He was the first guy to come on the project and instantly got it. Me and him have been worked on storyboards. We worked on the shot list. And I gave him like a stack of movies that I have that were just like, this is the inspiration, this is the look. And he came to set with like the biggest fucking lighting setup I've ever seen of just like, it was, this is what this shot's lighting setup needs to be. This is what this shot's lighting setup needs to be. And it was like a packet that he handed out to our entire G&E team. On set, it was just constantly banger after banger shot. And he, him and our, first AC, Andrew Carnes, shout out Andrew Carnes. But they nailed it. They got it so well. And I'm so excited to jump into the full short with Eli.
Music. What's it like working with your brother, Caden Livingston, to create this score?
Yeah. So my brother Caden has scored every movie I've ever done.
Really?
Every single movie I've ever done. Every movie I've ever done, Caden has done the score for.
That's amazing.
Me and him watch the same movies back home. So we're both kind of like, that sounds really good. Mm-hmm. And I'll send him like a playlist of like, score tracks. I'm like, this sounds really good.
Oh, yeah.
Do stuff like this. And then he'll make like kind of a rough score, and then we'll put it up to like the scene that it's supposed to go over, and I'll be like, hit this beat, hit this beat, hit this beat. And then he's like, got you. And he just, the way he layers it, it's so crazy. I love it.
So the story is deeply rooted in the city of Portland. Why is it so important that this is the setting for Rap Problem?
1987 felt right, because I kind of wanted to address this idea that things never really change. 1987, fun fact for you Portlandians, 1987 is fighting with 2021's murder rate.
Really?
They both have a pretty similar murder rate. And if you look at old footage from 1987, they don't address that. They really brush past that. And I'm noticing that now too. So it's kind of like, I wanted to kind of make this go full circle.
Let's get into the next wing.
I'm excited. That last one was spicy.
Yeah, we got the peppered earth roja. So from the promo, it was great. We can anticipate that this film will have lots of blood and guts. What's it like working with that practical effect or those practical effects? Blood and guts are different things.
Hilarious. My special effects, hair and makeup lady, Trista Kelly. Shout out TK. I love you, TK. This one is spicier. It is getting to you.
It's on my lips.
It's just really fun to be able to see in camera what is going to happen.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite parts about it is sometimes you have to live with the mistakes you've made. It is on your lips. It sits on your lips.
You're feeling that? Okay.
That was a spicy one.
Yeah, it's really sitting with me.
I'm hoping it gets worse. It is still burning my lips.
Yeah, this is burning my tongue right now.
I haven't gotten the tongue heat. I've only gotten the lips. It's like buttered sausage. I love it on my lips.
On those practical effects, we're talking about effects. How important are practical effects to you?
They're so important to me. You have no idea. 80s special effects hold such a special place in my heart. They're so schlocky, rubbery, campy, cheesy, but they can also be like the scariest shit you've ever seen. The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, the Blob remake. I love that movie. Shout out to the Blob. But they hold such importance to me, not only because they look so good, but because of how your actors respond to them. So having those reactions to the physical things happening is so much better than reacting to a tennis ball on a stick for me. And I just love having something tangible.
Like that.
Did you get a little inhale there?
No, it was the water, wrong pipe. Anyways, now we're going to go into a segment on our show. This is pertaining just to this episode, actually, where we're going to be rating some rats. Have you ever seen the PDX rat account?
I love the PDX rat account.
Let's rate some rats. Get the fucking laptop over here. Now. Really? A phone? Okay, fine, whatever. Good enough. How's this rat? Let's do a 1 out of 5. Cutest to scariest.
I'm going to give him a 3.5. He's got a nice chunk to him. He's good and chunky.
What do you think about these rats? Or this rat? I actually don't know if this is 1 or 2.
Ooh, that's a big lad. I think that it looks like 1 to me. That's a big lad. I will say a 4, though. He's got some good size to him. I'm going based off like the size of the pipe. That's a big rat.
This one's a little difficult to see. It's a little camouflage, but let's see if you can give us some consensus.
I'll give him a 2. He's hiding. He's not bold.
What do we think about this fella?
That's just a good boy.
This is just a
That's a
cute
5
little guy.
right there. That's just a cute little guy.
What do we think about this rat?
Where is that? Can I have it? Because that's like a 10. I know we're going 1 to 5. That's a 10. The Ratmobile. I need to hear what it sounds like though when you start it up. Because if it's
really squeaky. We're done. We're done with this segment. Don't look at me like that. Let's get into the next wing.
Oh god, that's real spicy.
This is the Habanormal Activity one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
What would it mean to you, to finish your goal and to raise your final
It's hot.
Raise your final
the talking aerates it and makes it worse.
Raise your final remainder of your budget. And what do you intend to spend it on?
Well, raising my budget would be great. Most of it would go to what you see on camera. I'm out of water. Can I get some water?
Get the water now!
Oh, okay. It's like a delirious heat. Right. Money would go to rats. Location, actors, cast, crew, renting stuff. So it would be really important that we raise all of our budget. Oh my god! I would like some lemonade.
What happened? What happened between...
That came out of nowhere. Oh god! It came out of
Back to the show.
So it'd be really important that we get all of our money. Oh my god! Why is that still hitting?
So, rats are big fans of cheese. What personally is your favorite cheese?
I love goat cheese, man.
I'm a big fan of pepper jack.
But cheddar's good, but goat cheese, fuck, man. I wanna. Oh god.
I did yoga last week.
He's getting to like the drooling phase, man. I'm scared for the.
Are you guys feeling anything in your feet? Like, am I just having some foot pain? What's going on?
It's just my face, man.
Okay, so Ashton, after this project is finished, it's out there, people are gonna love it. When it's out there, said and done, do you think you will want to expand the world of Rat Problem? Oh, go ahead, actually.
I'm already outlining the feature right now.
Rat Problem 2. Oh, the feature.
I plan on expanding the world out, adding more characters, making the setting bigger, as opposed to like a convenience store like the short. It'd be like in a Bi-Mart kind of place. So.
Next one.
Oh, fuck, man.
I have a journey to go on. It's my mission.
Oh.
This is the ghost pepper killer. Fuck me.
Oh my god. Holy.
It tastes very good. I like that.
It tastes really good. And then it it comes across that table and it like socks you in your mouth. Oh.
I'm about to say a prayer soon. I didn't know the napkin. This is a bad idea. My lips are...
The lips. The lips are what hurt.
No, for both of us.
It's like the... Yeah. Holy shit.
I'm gonna hold it in my mouth.
Oh.
It's a coolant system. It's good. It was good. Damn, what a fucking wall we hit. Anyways, how has your experience been as a Portland State film student? And how are you using what you've learned to create rap problem?
I learned a lot, but I think, I'll say I learned a good fair bit. Well, language is dissipating, but I think the thing I benefited from most from Portland State film program is the connects. You tweaking? We geek hard. I'm scared for that last one, but the best part has been meeting people who are super talented, know exactly what they want to do, and they're fucking perfect at it. The whole reason I am where I am is because of
on my beard. Not my beard, my mustache. I haven't had a beard.
I was like, where'd you get the beard?
Anyways.
But I'd say Ricardo Pinheiro, shout out Ricardo Pinheiro. He's the professor that introduced me to Joel Austin, the director of 15 to Sunrise. I PA'd on that. I met my producer, Michaela Bordner, because she's producing that.
Bordner? I hardly know her. Take that out.
And from there, it's just been like, dude, it's been so good. Like, I created the Instagram for Rap Problem because I was like, I'm doing this. But I created that Instagram, and I was like, I'm going to make this movie by myself. I'm producing it, writing, directing. I'm doing the whole shebang. And Michaela, like, followed the Instagram and reposted something. I was like, lol. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about this project a little bit. And then from there, it's been this. But, and then, but, like, I had a meeting with Jack Perez. He's my executive producer. Oh, it's coming back.
That's crazy, man.
And then, like, I had a Zoom meeting with him where it was kind of like, hey, yo, this is the movie, here's my pitch. And he's like, love it, I'm on. You use my name. And then, I got Michaela Bordner on, we did the first Talking Heads promo. And then from there, I was like, you know who I'd really kill to have on this project? Hannah Mae Cummins, director of Baby Fever. And so we got her as our associate producer, and she's killing it. Like, go watch Baby Fever. If you ever get a chance to watch Baby Fever, watch that shit. That is like one of my all-time favorite short films. Every time I see it, I giggle. It's real fucking good. I wouldn't be where I am without PSU film, kind of snowballing all this. So yeah. You good there, bro? You sweating.
Am I glossy?
You're glossy.
Do I look like I'm in a Michael Bay film?
Don't watch Ambulance. That shit, I will not get those 2.5 hours of my life back. This shit's scaring me.
It's time.
Oh, nope. I love that movie.
Nope. Because I don't want to fucking do this.
Oh, God.
But we're doing it. So, Ashton, take your pick. A quart, a pint, an ounce.
Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where he's like pouring the hot sauce? I do declare this drop of hot sauce
really hot.
to be really, real. Oh God! It doesn't have like a little just a drop nozzle. It's
The jack-o'-lantern.
Do you wanna cheers it?
I'll keep religion out of this, but I'm gonna say a prayer to myself. Okay. Cheers.
Oh, I got it.
Tastes pretty good. You took 2 bites? Oh my god, you're crazy. Strike me when I least.
Oh, when you swallow it, makes it worse.
Is there something in here, bro? Like,
I would say the last one was worse, but
you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it.
it creeps up.
Oh.
It creeps up on you. Oh.
Oh fuck. That's.
Yeah, it wraps the back of your mouth.
Ashton, what is an experience in your life that made you want to do filmmaking?
8th grade. I had my English teacher, Mr. Valentines. Oh.
Talk to me.
And he was
Look
like,
in my eyes. It's just you and me.
he showed me really good movies that I liked, like Event Horizon. And I was like, I think I want to do that. And he's like, you need to do that. That's your goal. And I was like, you're right.
Fuck yeah. Fuck!
At first you're like, light work, no reaction. I'm all reaction. Why does it hurt so bad?
I'm about to go hollow. What would you say to beginning filmmakers based on your personal experience? Is there any advice that you would give them to create the art that they want to create? Fuck! This is hot.
Just start writing. Just start writing movies. Write what you want to see. Write what no one else can make. Whatever phone you have, use that. Write, film on your phone, use your friends. That's what I did. Do it. It's easy. It takes a little work, but it pays off. Oh my God.
Ashton, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Napkin, now. New napkins. No, for him. Hey, how you feeling? Do you feel capable of, tagging some social media?
Rat problem Instagram. Rat_problem_film.
This camera.
No caps. Our seed and spark. Rat problem. It's in the bio in the Instagram. You need to hit 80% funded by October 28th at 10 a.m. or Pacific Standard Time in order to get any of what we've raised so far. Donate there. We got a Twitter. I don't remember the handle for that right now. Yeah, we have a great raffle right now that's going to the end of our campaign. If you donate $20 and you live in the Portland area or Oregon or it's just close, you can drive, our makeup effects artist, Trista Kelly, will be doing a special effects photo shoot with the winner of a $20 raffle with photography done by Elias Lunsford. It's a $20 entry, 10 photos from Eli, hour-long photo shoot, and Trista will make you look fucking insane. $20 to enter that. Donate directly to our Theta Spark. Oh, my tongue is going like numb now.
Yeah. Great. Well, Ashton, one more question for you if you humor me. What is the... Ow, what the fuck? There's been shit... It's in my pants! Oh my God!
I guess you could say, we got a rat problem.
Cut. You good?